keeping a video log so that maybe one day you'll see how much I've sacrificed for you!
The Earth Guy follows Neil and his misadventures at an intergalactic school. I remember somewhere on my social media that this series was recommended to me, and I'm so glad it was. The Earth Guy has also been on my radar for some time now, and I'm so excited that I get to tell you all about this fantastic series. This will be a spoiler-free review until the end because, as much as I enjoyed it, it's best to give it a watch for yourselves and form your own opinions, just as I have. You're welcome to agree with my opinions, you're welcome to disagree, and we can have a discussion about it in the comments civilly. First episode has Neil Wang getting abducted from his normal everyday life and enrolled into, I guess, a prestigious space school that hinges on planetary peace and community so long as their students, representing their respective planets, can graduate. Neil, wanting to lay low, gets his own dramatic entrance from orientation, showing his video game livestream. Ooh, the poor kid. But hey, he's already making some friends, possibly a rival, and perhaps love interest? Okay, I see what you're cooking. I'm intrigued. You had my curiosity. Now you have my respect. Episode 2 starts the trend of the episode beginning with Neil taking a video log to track his time and sacrifice for the Earth at the school. Along with the other first years, Neil has to survive initiation week and prepare for classes. So far, Neil has befriended the energetic smash-happy Zax, a proud Chthonian warrior, Scarella, the gothic black hole Ed, the thoughtful royal Aquilo, and the living flame himself, Igneo. The third episode has Neil visiting Earth for the weekend to complete an explosive school assignment. He tells his best friend Dave about the space school, but the FBI gets a whiff of his odd absence. This episode also offers some insight on Neil's home life. My only gripe is that I wish it wasn't delivered in form of texts. And by the time you see this video, the 4th episode has already been released. And as a rule for these reviews, I'm only going over the first 3, but I have seen the 4th, and it's really sweet. I just thought it was a really wholesome episode about like home and whatever, but you go watch it. Y'all gotta go watch it. I understand the limitations the voice actors may have regarding mic quality and setup. Trust me, mine is never as consistent as you think it might sound. It's only a minor distraction for now if someone has a cleaner mic quality or if their voice is too low compared to the others in a given scene. I'm sure proper sound mixing can help clear that up, but it can only do so much. Regardless, I think all the voice casts are doing a great job. Love the character designs, love the painted set and asset pieces, and just because the show is set in space, we get to see more creative backgrounds, not just a vague galaxy screensaver. Also, I appreciate the after credit scenes once the episodes have concluded. They're such a nice little treat and further insight to the students and the school life in this crazy space world. Honestly, my only major criticism of the Earth Guy is, well, the Earth Guy himself. Neil, while having a completely understandable reaction to being abducted and forced to represent the Earth at an intergalactic school, kind of feels meh about it, at least to me. The most we learn about Neil prior to the abduction was that he's a streamer, kept to himself at school aside from his one friend Dave, and that's about it. Possibly socially awkward, possibly an outcast. Yeah, that gets confirmed later on, but at that moment I'm kind of going off of a lot of assumptions. But episode 3 alludes to his parents being separated and his mom not believing his story, which can be interesting. But it's not something seen, it's communicated through the text messages between his mother and info dumped by Neil's FBI agent. I just found his motivation to stay with the school in order to save Earth to be kinda meh. Just didn't feel like he was really as gung-ho about it, or he didn't have a second thought about it, when he could be using this opportunity as a fresh start and make some actual friends. Unlike his Earth high school days, it's good that we see him reflect on those past school experiences while at his new one, but I feel like that insight could have happened sooner rather than later, say in like the latter half of episode 2, where he's actually interacting with the other students while also dodging the upperclassmen during initiation week. That's not to say I don't like Neil, I really like him as a character, but I feel he needed an extra push to be even more sympathetic to the audience. But that's just my thoughts on his character. Also, really looking forward to seeing where his crush on Aquilo goes. They are so cute, and since the 4th episode, and now the 3rd, and the little shorts in between, oh, I love a little blossoming romance. Overall, The Earth Guy is a lighthearted comedy of academic space adventures. It's a fish-out-of-water story in the vast sea of unique characters, and I love it. It doesn't get more indie animation than creator and Nina doing all the animation for the show themselves, especially with how unique each of the character designs are. Simply incredible, and y'all should really check out her channel and support the show best you can. Simply talking about it or even sharing it can do wonders. A lot of passion and hard work is going into this series, and with every step of the way, I can see it blossoming more more and more to its potential. So let's help it thrive. So in the comments, let me know your thoughts on the Earth Guy. Have you heard of it until now? Looking forward to more episodes? Let's get to talking in the comments. And be sure to follow the creator on all of her social media. That would be a massive support to her. Thank you.